Hello and welcome to today's Delta Credit Tip. So today we're talking about the help that Capital One is giving their clients in case you're suffering from that COVID-19 virus. So stay tuned. We're going to fill you in on the help of Capital One right here on today's Delta Credit Tip. Hello and welcome back to today's Delta Credit Tip. So today we're talking about the help that Capital One is offering their clients in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, right? Hopefully this information is helpful for you. If so, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell. Most importantly, subscribe, right? We're putting out more and more videos from different lenders, different creditors, different governmental programs so that you can understand what options you have, as well as some of the back-end consequences of that help. So stay tuned and make sure you're subscribing. Share this information because there's a lot of people that need it. Friends, relatives, anybody that needs it, share it because that's what it's here for, right? So that we can make a choice to make a change here with Delta. So let's talk about Capital One. So if you happen to have issues with making your payment with Capital One, they are offering a bit of a reprieve. Every credit card company is going to be a little bit different. So either A, stay tuned for more videos that we're going to come out with American Express, Discover, and some of these others, or you can always make that phone call yourself. But today on the Capital One, what they're going to do is they're going to offer deferred payments, okay? Now, they're only going to defer you for 30 days. So basically one billing cycle where you're not going to have to make a payment for that 1 month. They're going to review it, and right now it's March of 2020, so they're going to be reviewing it as time goes on, but right now they're only really offering the 30 days. If 30 days goes by and you need to, again, get more help, you're going to have to reapproach them. But right now, they're really only offering the 30 days. But if you don't make a payment, what is this going to do with your next bill? And what is this going to do to your credit rating? Well, recognize that Capital One is a very large company. And the person that I talked to in the department that they work in told me that they understand that what they will do is they will report a zero required payment, and therefore it will not be considered late. Now, I only say that because because Capital One is a large company, and sometimes large companies can be siloed, right? So my suggestion is call them twice and make sure that once you enroll in the deferment, that you call back and make sure that one, it's happened, and two, that they're not going to report you late. And of course, whenever you're talking to any creditor, you want to write down who you spoke with, if you can get from them the call center that they're in, and thirdly, timestamp it in case they need to go search for the call. Okay, but right now, as it stands, they're going to give you a 30-day moratorium on the payment, and on top of that, they will not report you late. Now, once you go into month 2, they're going to recalculate what your minimum payment is going to be, just like any other month. So they're not going to tack on the month that you deferred and add it to the month that you now owe, making a double payment. Because obviously, when you really think about it, if you're out of work now and you go a couple of days or a couple of weeks or a month without pay, you're not going to be able to make a double payment anyway. It wouldn't make any sense. So they're not going to hold you accountable to a double payment after it's said and done. All right. So again, 30-day deferment on payment, no late pays on the credit report, recalculate the new payment of the new month as the minimum payment based on whatever the balance and interest rate is. Now, if you go further than that, okay, now as it stands, it's just normal protocol, right? They're going to start reporting you late, and then after a certain amount of time, they'll charge it off, and then they're going to sell it to a third-party debt collector, and then they're going to come after you. So the most important thing to do during this crisis is that you've got to communicate. You can't stick your head in the sand and expect that it's just going to all pass over you, right? The one thing that we always tell people that come to our offices is that if you simply stand still, right? It's if you just, every time you move, you get shocked. Like it's an old psychology thing. When you shock rats, if you shock a rat, no matter what time, wherever it moves, it just stands still. And sometimes financially we do that. When things get so bad, we just kind of stand still, close our eyes, and hope that everything kind of goes away and we can get back to things. That doesn't work, right? Because if you're standing still, the world is still moving around you. So you're still moving in relation to everybody else. You're just not moving in the direction that you want to move. You're moving in the direction that they want you to move, right? So you got to communicate with your creditors, even if it's not good news. That way you can stay on top of it, you can stay in control of it, and you can minimize the damage, right? So again, hopefully this information helped. If so, again, give us that thumbs up, but most importantly, subscribe. We're going to be coming out with a lot more information on a lot more creditors. We've got some other videos that you can go back to talk about the government programs and other things that can help you. And hopefully this will help you and your friends make a choice, make a change. Delta.